Had a little history made this week, folks. For the first time, one of our public sector unions brought up the word insolvency in a release. The Teachers' Retirement System issued the following on the 19th. The Teachers' Retirement System is currently 40% funded. The system is at a growing risk of insolvency in the event of an economic downturn. This danger is the direct result of 8 decades of state contributions that have always fallen short of actuarial-based funding. TRS's long-term investment returns consistently exceed the system's expectations, but investment income alone will not be enough to prevent insolvency. This is the first time any of our pension systems have used that word. They're finally realizing, and they're making us realize the danger that we are all in here. They go on to say that TRS opposes any fiscal 2020 budget for the state of Illinois that appropriates the system less than $4.813 billion. The contribution calculated under the state pension funding law and certified by the system in January 14, 2019. I'm not the first one to say that the governor's request for funding of the teachers' retirement system in the upcoming budget falls short of that amount by $200 million, but $200 million here and $200 million there, and pretty soon you're talking about real money. Obviously, the first response of those who want to do this are going to say we need to raise taxes. Why not let's see where we can save some money? We do a lot of legislating based on press releases in this state. How many programs are out there that do redundant things that other programs do and waste money? Where is the examination, or where are the audits of outside vendors to show that the money that we're giving them is actually being spent wisely? Before we raise one dime in taxes, we owe the people of the state of Illinois the privilege of knowing how we spend their money. I offered up a bill at the beginning of this session, HB 275, that would create a commission on fiscal responsibility, which would require a deep dive into every administrative agency in this state to see where redundant programs exist, where management practices fall short, where we have inadequate controls over how money is spent. I can't even get a subject matter hearing on that bill. Instead, we have people running around saying we need a progressive income tax, we need this, we need fees, we need that. Before we raise one more dime in revenue in this state, we need to figure out and tell people how the money that they actually give us is spent. If you want to pre-fund or advance pay pension funds in order to eliminate the ramp and flatten the payments, well, by golly, why don't we find out how we can fund that, pre-fund that through cost savings in the money that we already have? I cannot believe that there is absolutely no movement whatsoever in controlling costs in this state when we know darn good and well that every time we turn around, we're spending money we don't have. It's about darn time that what we do is take responsibility for our actions here, and let's find out where the money is being spent before we put an extra $4.8 billion into a pension fund that is on its way to insolvency through money that is raised yet again from the taxpayers and not coming out of what they already give us. We need to focus on this, folks. We got a budget coming up, and I don't know if we're going to be able to do it if what we're going to get is a $4.8 billion demand from a pension system and a governor and a legislature that's only willing to allocate a lot less. The first thing you have to do when you want to get out of a hole is to stop digging. We need to stop digging, and we need to stop digging now. Thank you.